from Japan, 17-year-old Yo Takagi, third junior Grand Prix season.
And as we mentioned in the short program, a skater who so admires the quality of skating with the former world champion Kaori Sakamoto wants to implement that as she skates To Get What You Get by Chloe Flower. Well, Ted, when Yo Takagi took to the ice, I thought I recognized the dress, and then I recognized the music, and the Frédéric Chopin piece at the beginning is the piece that indeed she used last season. And I remember being so in love with it last year, and she gives me a very senior-esque vibe. But she reminds me, I know Kaori Sakamoto is the one I gather that she watches every day for inspiration, but she gives me a Wakaba Higuchi kind of energy.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
And I say that with the greatest respect, a very senior kind of energy. But in this event, it's going to be interesting to see how the quality of the component scores goes up against the mistakes on the technical element score.
Exactly, and even the elements that were her best elements in this program were a little bit of a struggle.
Tight.
Like she was fighting throughout this program to keep it together, and she lost some of that. But we'll see how that impacts the score.
I mean, here, just It's understated, but it's classy.
Looked pretty good in the air, but a little bit over-rotated with the upper body in the landing and just couldn't check out. And she starts to work really hard to punch those free legs out and check the shoulders. Here's the triple Salchow, and that was nice.
Yeah, just like you say, just perhaps a little forced, and so it doesn't have that effortless bullet point that we have seen from some of the others. I mean, every review that you're showcasing here is of good quality. It's not that this was a bad skate, just we've seen such a solid performance from so many as we see the mistake on the triple loop. I love that, by the way, and to die for this left forward outside edge. I mean, that's amazing.
I got it just for you.
Thank you.
But, for some reason she has this, as you mentioned, she has sort of a senior quality, so you kind of expect no mistakes.
Yes, yeah. And for me, where we've seen the other skaters being in the 6s in the components, Yo Takagi has the 7s quality.
Yeah.
But we have to also factor into the fact that whilst the second mark is program component scores, that can be dinted in terms of the presentation when there are mistakes in the two. Well, one fall, one major step out of the loop, one popped jump, that does detract from the presentation, so there will be a knock-on impact.
Well, she's a great skater, no question. She has the Wakaba Higuchi sort of power and speed and excitement about her skating, but it was a little bit of an off night for a very good skater.
Yeah.
Anxiously waiting for the free program score, and here it is. It's a 106.97. That is 6th in the free program with a total competition score of 170.15, and that will put Yo for the moment into 4th place off the podium. 3 skaters to come.